Your life is okay, right? It's actually maybe even good. But maybe some days it feels a bit empty, or there's an empty space. Hard to describe, but something is missing. We leave school or university and then we pick that job that pays the most. And we get a family and we do all that stuff. And one day in our 40s, we sort of snap out of it and we go like, what am I doing? And a lot of people call it midlife crisis. And I think it can become a crisis if we are not equipped to do something about it. So, have you ever thought, is this it? I'm Bonny Morlak. I'm a global startup coach. I'm an author. I'm working with founders, creatives, and leaders worldwide. But today, this isn't about startups. It's about you, the human behind the LinkedIn bio. It's about doing what makes you happy, earning a shit ton of money, and not even caring about that money part anymore. Because you are doing something that makes the world better. You actually move the needle. And the crazy thing? It's totally possible, faster than you think. It just takes guts and snapping out of your comfort zone. See, I ticked all the boxes. My life was really okay. It was great, actually. House, job, beautiful family. Even did my hippie rainforest dream. I lived off the land and yeah, another story for another day. But I still felt a bit lost, like something was missing. I even had a cool startup, lived in Manhattan, in New York City, in a penthouse, above Times Square. Still, something was missing. Around that time, I stumbled across Ikigai, a Japanese concept roughly translated purpose of life. It's a great concept. It really is. That said, it didn't give me answers, but it gave me better questions. And at that time, I was about 40-something, and I had no idea what I wanted for me. Turns out, my last startup was cool, but it was pretty much the opposite of what I felt the world needs. So I started asking, what do I truly care about? What change do I want to see in the world? That part was tough, because I care about a lot of things. So over the last decade, I created a version of Ikigai that applied to people like you, intelligent, creative, ambitious people with a desire to grow, to do good things, to have fun and to live abundantly, free of guilt. Imagine 4 circles, like a Venn diagram. The first circle is what makes you happy, what gives you the spark of joy. The second one is what are you good at, what are your talents, what are your skills. The third one, that was my tough one, was what does the world need according to you? And the fourth one usually is what can you get paid for, and that wasn't quite enough for me. Money is great, don't get me wrong, but there's other things I also wanted to have in my life. So I call that one, what do you want to see in abundance in your life? Imagine I gave you a magic wallet. It always had $1 more in it than you actually need. And so you want to buy a house? Buy the house. House is $3 million? Sure. The wallet has $3 million and 1 in it. Whatever you want to buy. Bugatti, Porsche, I don't care. Whatever. The wallet is always there. Always $1 more than you need, right? So you buy that place, buy 3 places, and you travel the world and you help your friends, you pay off your parents' mortgage or your brother or whatever. You do all of these things, right? 5 years in the future, you really got used to not worrying about money anymore. Some Tuesday morning, normal day, you wake up in the morning, right? Who is next to you? What does your bed look like? Okay, you get up, you look out of the window. What do you see? Where are you? How do you spend your morning? What do you do all day? Imagine that. Think about it. What would you do if money was no object? What would you do if money was just there? How would you spend your day? Not the first few months, of course you would do crazy shit. But when you really got used to it, how would you spend your day? And here's the thing, most of us stay in comfort zones. We confuse stable with alive. And that's why you're busy, but not fulfilled. Some of you might have read the Ikigai book, and it's a great book. You've pictured that ideal life, but you have no clue how to get there. It feels impossible. And you don't believe in woo-woo, you don't believe in manifestation. I belong to that group. Well, I even asked my friend. She's a brain scientist. She works with kids and their brain development. She's the last person to believe in magic. And I've asked her, why do so many people who've done Ikigai with me suddenly see things click? As if the universe conspires to make things happen for them. And she said, manifestation isn't magic, Bonny. It's millions of tiny choices. Saying yes here, no there. Each one nudges your life towards purpose or away from it. The brain is trainable. Feed it clarity and it will follow. She said, have you heard of RAS, the reticular activating system? Of course I hadn't. It's a tiny filter in the back of your brain that decides what's important to you. For example, our body sends about 50 million signals to our brain every second. If you would process them, your brain would melt, right? So it filters it down to about 50, so it's a factor of 1,000,000. So it can function, and you can function, and most importantly, you survive. It's a survival tool. The good news is it's programmable. It's software, not hardware. Have you ever noticed, let's say you've bought a red Volvo and suddenly you drive through the city and there's like red Volvos everywhere. You're like, man, it's not that they haven't been in the city before. They've always been there, but you have just programmed your RAS to notice them. If you really know what you want to do in your life, if you have crystal clarity to what your North Star is, you can program that RAS, she said, and you will see all the little opportunities that get you in the right direction, and things start to happen. You will also ignore all the stuff that doesn't matter to you. And that's all that manifestation is actually having the clarity and then focus on it with your RAS, the reticular activating system. Look it up. It's crazy. It's actually really cool. Just quickly, drop in the comments one small joy you'd never want to live without. Let's see what lights us up. Let's see what abundance means to all of us. If this interests you, there's two things you can do with me. You can look at my online Ikigai course for a self-paced reset. It's on Udemy. Or you can come to one of my live workshops. The next one is in Sydney on the 1st of October 2025 at Canva Space. It's directly under Canva in Surrey Hills. It's a fun place. Links are below, and when I leave, there will also be a QR code. You can also DM me and ask me anything, because clarity is the cure. Would you agree? See you there.